Foodie's back with another live stream, and this one is so full of misinformation, it really drives me nuts. In this video, I'll just debunk her fallacies about food in Thailand. If you've been following along, you know that Foodie hasn't really left the hotel much in the last couple of weeks. So let's talk about getting around and how hard it is to actually buy food. Now keep in mind, even though we know they're not staying there, Salah starts and ends many of his walks near Hotel Wispark. So let's use that as our starting point location.
Even him, he came home and he was drenched in sweat. That's how humid it is out. Normal sized man, drenched in sweat, feels like passing out in the humidity. What chance do I have? What chance? I feel like a prisoner.
Okay, Foodie, let's calm down here. You're not a prisoner, and it's really not that hot. Yes, it's humid, but you guys chose to go during the monsoon season. That's what you get. Whether he's walking to save money or just because he wants to, Salah walking everywhere is not indicative of how normal people get around. All you have to do is pick up your phone and go to your Grab app, you know, the one you use to get food delivered, and order a car. From the approximate location of Hotel Wispark, it's just 118 baht to Tesco Lotus over by Central Rama 9. That's where Salah ends up on almost every walk. So yeah, for less than the cost of a cup of coffee at Starbucks, you could be riding in style to a very large Western-style grocery store. And if you don't want to go to Tesco, you can go to Foodland over by the street on Ratchada Pisek Road, or Big C. So on the topic of groceries, one of the weirdest things Foodie says is that sandwich stuff to make sandwiches at home would be about $70, which is completely ridiculous. I have no idea where she got that figure.
Because honestly, one thing I miss is affordable variety of food, okay? If you want to get like things to buy a sandwich, this is what I'm craving. Fresh sourdough bread with hummus, Havarti cheese, black olives, lettuce, and tomato, all right? Oh my gosh, if you want to buy just those items to make a sandwich, you're probably looking at $70. Like, it's like, especially cheese here is so expensive. So yeah, now all of those things I could get at Farm Boy for like $30 or less. So I mean, you know, in Kuwait too, at the Jamia, you can get all kinds of cheese for cheap. So I miss the food. Like here, fruits, fresh fruit, cheap, very cheap. Like you'll see what we got. Not everyone feels like walking to get their street food every night, you know, like our place is kind of out of the way. There's vendors, but they're not halal. It's all full of meat that's not halal. And some of the ingredients I don't know, and if I don't know, I'm not going to eat it just in case it's not halal.
Okay, seriously, Foodie, just stop talking for a second and try doing just a little bit of research. Let's go to Tesco and see what they have online, okay? This is what you can pick up right now from the Tesco right near you and the current online prices. In the cart, I put pickles, your favorite kiri cheese, some crackers, some mayo. Let's add a couple cans of tuna, some cheddar cheese slices, and some sandwich bread. And guess what? It doesn't come out to $70. Not even close. You can have all of these groceries for under $20 US. Now I get it. You like sounding like you know what you're talking about. But anybody who actually travels a lot will tell you that if you're staying in a place for longer than a few days, your first stop should really be the grocery store. Another thing Foodie's completely wrong about is the cost of street food. Street food in Thailand will always be your cheapest alternative, not 7-Eleven and not those fancy street markets that they go to, like One Ratchada or Jod Fairs. Keep in mind, they have a fridge in their hotel room. They could be stocking up on fruit and veg and have that on hand for snacks or light meals.
But I did a video I explained, like I'm not complaining about being here, it's just that's one of the things I miss. We're not going to change our flight to go home earlier because it costs money, so I explained that. But that's why I'm complaining, because like, you know, certain things like street food, some of it's cheap, like pad thai and stuff. Sometimes you don't want to eat that, sometimes you just want a sandwich.
For some reason, Foodie then goes off about the cost of fast food in Thailand. And no, Foodie, it's about the same as it is in Kuwait or in Canada.
I could order sub. I can, but it's expensive. I refuse to spend that much.
In case you're wondering, this is how much it costs to order different items in Thailand. Let's take a look at the foot-long sub. This is something that Foodie and Salah could easily share, along with some fruit. So 1 foot-long sub is $6 US. That's really cheap. And that medium pizza you got, yes, it was a medium, not a personal pan size, is about the same price as it would be in Kuwait. So why are you willing to pay these prices in Kuwait, but not here? Let's finish up by answering some questions she has about the local Thai produce. If you ask me, that should be her #1 purchase every time somebody leaves the house. They can keep it in the fridge and have it on hand.
What is this? Is this a honeydew? Look at the color. What is this? It's so creamy. Oh, wow. What is this? No, it's not honeydew. It tastes like a cross between honeydew and avocado. It tastes like an avocado. Does anyone know what this is? Yum. It's not a huge banana. It'll do. No, I'm kidding. Actually, most of the bananas are really small that we've seen. Yeah, no. Banana tastes like banana here. What are these? Okay, you said these are good, babe. Okay. It smells like garlic. Why does everything smell like garlic? I don't know what this is called. Salah asked the vendor, but we didn't understand what they said. So
I can't believe I have to say this to another YouTuber, but you know that Google Pictures exists, right? You can do a reverse image search of a picture you take of anything in Thailand, including the fruit. That fruit that you just tried and that you enjoyed is called longkong, or longsat. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that most of the stuff you try in Thailand will be things that you can't get anywhere else. So you really need to get out there, try things, take pictures, try to look up and see what they're called, because you may never have some of these fruits again. That's the fun part about traveling after all, getting out and experiencing new things, trying new foods, and unfortunately, you can't really do that from inside of a hotel room. So go ahead and make a list, order a car, and go to the grocery store. There's no reason why you can't turn around and make these last 2 weeks in Thailand better. Drop me a line in the comments and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you.